Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
We've been talking a lot about the mild weather, and that temperature trend that I'd like to start out with shows it continuing to warm up. 46 today, could get a little warmer as well. So we're at our warmest, but when you get the sunshine, that makes all the difference. And we had a little sun today, and we've had a lot of wind. Typically, the wind allows the warm air to stay in the valley. Otherwise, cool air just fills right on in unless we can scour out that cold air with the wind. So we've had the wind today. We'll have the wind again tomorrow. Then on Thursday, a warm front goes through, the wind will shut down, the cool air won't drain into the valley, it will stay warm at 48, and Thursday afternoon will be an absolutely amazing day coming up for the Treasure Valley. That's what I'm predicting anyway. And on Friday, it could be very similar. The morning lows and even the afternoon highs will cool a bit. Normal temperature is right around 36 degrees. I don't think we'll see that. So let's take a look at the temperatures now. 46 degrees in Boise, 28. This is the high temperatures now, 28 in McCall. Notice Twin Falls only 29 degrees, Pocatello 23. That cold air with the snow nearby, the cold air is drained to the valley. There's an inversion going on with warm air going in aloft. Speaking of warm air, I'm going to step out of the way. Take a look at Medford's high temperature today. 64 degrees on January 8th, 48 in Portland, 46 in Seattle. That is some warm marine air traveling right up the coast here. Now, it's pushing inland, the warm areas, and again, a lot of it goes aloft, but we are seeing that in the valley with temperatures in the 40s. It's tough to get that warm this time of year in the Treasure Valley, but we're seeing it. You can get into the 50s, but we'll be coming close to that. Wind has been an issue. Here are the future wind gusts. Computer generated saying some of the strongest wind now down near the Homedale area, along the Snake River especially. Well, very little in the Ontario-Weiser area. It's kind of standard when we have the strong southeast wind that's blowing into a storm that is offshore. Tomorrow, this will likely redevelop, maybe not quite as strong. Let's take a look at it. It actually peaked over 40 here at times, even overnight tonight. This is tomorrow afternoon, not quite as strong. So this is Wednesday. Watch this fast forward to Thursday afternoon and look at the difference. You know what the wind does when it's cold outside in the wintertime? It makes it a lot colder. Imagine the sunshine now. If we can get that sunshine Thursday afternoon, we have the temperature shooting to the mid to upper 40s and wind like this. That's a day you want to spend outside. So just keep that in mind. You can get small windows this time of year of that happening, and I think Thursday could be the day. In the meantime, a lot of cloud cover moving overhead, a little bit of precipitation. Most of it is well to our north and west, and it will continue to stream up in that direction, southwest to northeast. And we'll get some tonight with a chance for some in the Treasure Valley. Spotty precipitation from this evening, overnight tonight, through early Thursday morning before the sun comes up. After that, some of the drier air down to the south will start to work its way up to the north. If you look down here, some of the clearer weather, but the mild temperatures continue to move on in. That's the big story, and that's what's been shooting up into Medford, warm, mild air, moist air, and then this cold air is just kind of sitting and spinning. The storm will weaken now because it's cut off as cold air is wrapped around it, and so the warm air is shooting out ahead of it, and wow, we are getting our share here in the northwest. So we'll step through the futurecast. This computer model shows a wave of moisture going by tonight. Here you see 2:30 in the morning with some snow in the mountains, Sun Valley. Now, as it goes through the valley, it doesn't show up much, but it may be some showers after midnight tonight. And then tomorrow, we may end up being partly cloudy for parts of the day like we were today. We'll still have that good southeast wind blowing on through. During the afternoon, this rain and snow that you see in the mountains, this could cause some showers in the valley, but you know what? The direction it's coming from, downsloping down the Owyhee Mountains, drying the air out, typically makes the valley stay dry. So I'm not expecting much in the way of precipitation. We push this ahead to Thursday, early in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, still that lingering shower as the warm front goes through, and then we should break into some sunshine, and then the temperatures could really begin to spike, and we'll really notice it with that sunshine. So very little precipitation in the valley, and not that much in the mountains as well. A 1 to 3 inch snowfall in the ski areas. Above 5,500 feet, an inch or two, but McCall, you probably get a mixture of rain and snow. Stanley could get a couple of inches. It's those east central mountains and higher elevations that could see a little bit more in the way of snow. My exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today, similar to today, mid-40s, breezy, maybe not as strong a wind as today, especially north of I-84 and towards the west. 45 in Ontario and in Boise, while in the west central mountains, the Camas Prairie does look a little bit breezy. Well, we'll get to that in a moment, but 46 in Riggins tomorrow. 36 in the McCall area, and that's why a mix of rain and snow. I don't think you'll get 2 inches in McCall. You may get a little bit of precipitation. Snow likely in the Stanley area. While my extended forecast, here's the day, Thursday, 48, some sunshine in the afternoon, sunshine again on Friday and over the weekend. Now it starts to cool down. The low temperatures, you see them coming down as the year dries on out. But it's that time, Don, when everything comes together, and it's difficult to do this time of year to have a day where you're outside saying, wow, it's nice out. And that may end up being on Thursday because of that combination I mentioned of sunshine, light wind, and unseasonably mild temperatures.
Pushing 50 in January.
Wow.
Wow, I agree. All right, thanks, Scott. President Trump's recent decision to